I'd like to start the conversation with a topic we're hearing a lot about these days, which is the notion that it's very difficult for you as an advisor to add value beyond the underlying performance of a given investment index.
Client relationships have been more complex as far as the assets in which they're invested in, and where I think advisors can make a big difference is being more holistic in their approach. So really looking at risk management, not just around the assets that you're managing for an individual, but also the assets that they have outside.
It's the first thing that comes up after a prospect trusts us enough to ask us about our investment philosophy. Goals-based investing has replaced modern portfolio theory and just beating a conventional index.
We, in my business, add a lot of value in terms of the relationship with the client. One of the biggest things that we're going to have to do as an industry is learn how to listen more.
In 2018, CFA Institute released research that showed firms are raising more capital as private companies. What have you done as an advisor to help them in that asset class?
We do think private equity plays a role, especially with ultra-high net worth families within a portfolio. Carving out a sleeve certainly makes sense. The question is how much exposure they should have.
From the standpoint of private equity, we think it often finds the client, and we have to help analyze it. And I think a lot of our training as a CFA charter holder allows us the ability to have the resources and abilities to attack the problem, unlike other practitioners in the business.
How's being a CFA charter holder prepared you for managing both client behaviors and investments in a more complex environment?
The depth and the breadth of the CFA program material really has prepared all CFA charter holders to weave through all the noise in the markets today.
Clients are getting even more complex in terms of the relationship and in terms of the assets.
The successful firms that will emerge over the next 10 to 15 years will be the ones that can marry technology with the human experience, and talent acquisition will become the biggest challenge going forward. I'm optimistic in that area because of how many CFA charter holders are entering wealth management.
Thank you to our private wealth manager guests for helping us answer the right questions.